This week on the Push Pull Legs podcast, we talk about Omicron taking control, food swaps, and Instagram content around Christmas, and exercises you love to hate. Two, one. We've all got Omicron over here, mate.
Hey guys, welcome to the Push Pull Legs podcast with myself, Damik.
And me, Tom Hall. What's going on, buddy?
Tom's got a sexy microphone. All good, mate. I got I was just browsing Instagram earlier today and I saw a big warning sign on there's a page I follow, Dubai something or other. I can't remember what it's called, Dubai Loving, I think it's called. And there's a bit of a warning post, serious post on there, and it said, I'll read it out to you. 200 new COVID cases announced in Dubai today. Mate, shit's getting serious over here. 200. It's the first time that it's gone above 150 in the last 14 months.
Do you want to know? I literally just clicked on the BBC News app now. Give me. What do you think the figure is for here today?
It's six figures. No, is it not FitPro? Six-figure FitPro.
Almost.
The UK's a FitPro now.
Nearly 90,000 daily COVID cases.
Wow.
Yeah, but Johnson's apparently said we're not locking the country down. So
it says that now. So what's that as a percentage? 90,000 divided by 67 million.
Yeah, but that's new infections today, mate. That's not how many people have got it.
Yeah, no, I get that, mate. I'm not that.
And apparently
0.001%.
So the lad was like, basically, you can double anything that's reported. You can double it because that's the only people that have got tests.
Okay, so 0.002% of people.
Oh, yeah, you had to do that. He had to do that in the calculator, so you had to times it by 2 there. 1 to 2.
You know it. Today, I've got COVID. Like, obviously, it's bad, but
yeah, I mean, it's bad. It's a weird one because I'm looking at it from it looks like the reports are that based off the people that are vaccinated and all that kind of thing, that the Omicron variant does not seem, it's obviously bad, does not seem as harsh, and it brings a milder case of it. So
yeah,
what actually?
So you actually want that one? Go out and get that one. So then get that one then.
So this is the theory, isn't it? It's like actually we kind of need this one because it's super transmissible. It's not that bad to blitz through like everyone. So everybody builds up some sort of antibody kind of thing, and they should get weaker from here. So, but there's been some projections. I was talking to a lad yesterday. He was like, "Yeah, well," and he's in private equity, and like obviously business. And they're like, "Yeah, we're preparing for this to still be a thing until 2027 to 28." I was like, "Brilliant."
Yeah.
What?
It's going to be though. It's going to be a case of you know, everyone's going to get it at some point. You know, all the cool kids already have. But I noticed the other day I got my COVID travel pass through before I came here, and I didn't even look at it. I just was like, oh, I've got it, downloaded it, whatever. Let's go in case I need it. And I've got 3. I've got COVID pass travel, one for my dose 1, one for my dose 2, and then one for recovery. Because I had it, I've got natural immunity. So you get a travel pass. So I could not be vaccinated, but because I've had it, I get a travel pass to say that I can travel.
Yeah, because if you've had it in the last 6 months or something like that, you're allowed to travel, and that based off you should have some antibodies that you're going to fight off infection, right? So everybody's getting boosted over there, though. It's quite nice to see. So I will. I'll do mine at some point in the next week or so, I think. Go get my 3rd stint.
I could over here, but it seems somewhat pointless with 200 cases in the country, doesn't it?
I mean,
at the moment.
Probably.
I mean,
yeah, they could literally just put a list up, couldn't they? Like on the door as you like who's passed like class or something like that, who's got an A grade, who's like F, and that kind of thing. That let's look what's like.
It's weird though. I tell you what, I have realized from being here now 2 weeks it's been. It obviously doesn't feel like Christmas because it's warm. That's number one. But number 2 is, and also with the COVID stuff is related to this, is I think I've realized in this 2 weeks just how much we're influenced by advertising.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had the TV, because I haven't really had the internet's been on mobile data and stuff like that, but also just from moving around, driving around and speaking to people and all this sort of stuff, you realize how much daily conversations are influenced by what we're advertised to us on a daily basis. And obviously Christmas here isn't really celebrated because it's a Muslim country, et cetera, but there are obviously people here who still have Christmas trees in their houses, and there's, tinsel and there's decorations, all that sort of stuff. But it makes you, and even the shopping malls got, winter wonderlands and ice rinks and skiing thing, all this sort of stuff, right? It's there if you wanted to go and see it. But you just realize how much your daily conversations are dictated to by advertising and what you see around you. And I think for me, being in the UK, you always realize that with COVID as well, and how the media, just because they talk about it all the time and because the numbers and case numbers are talked about a lot and all this sort of stuff, here it's just not talked about in the same, obviously there's low cases and stuff, but it's still a global pandemic. It's still around. Yeah. It just isn't a topic of conversation here. Just not really discussed. It's just weird. So yeah, just thought I'd mention it.
Definitely a massive topic of conversation here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I saw all loads of restaurants have said that those of people are cancelling all their Christmas dues and stuff.
Of course, because our one's been cancelled. I didn't really want to go anyway, so I hadn't told them that, and I'm like,
there you go.
I don't look like a dick.
Result.
I was just like, because it was the case of obviously all the cases are rising, and I was like, you know what, it's so close to actual Christmas Day. I was meant to be on the 18th, right? And Christmas Day 25th. And I'm like, if I catch it there and I don't get to go see my parents and stuff, I'm gonna be so pissed. And be like, great. Now, just because I went to that shitty night out in Islington for a few beers and seeing people I see every fucking day anyway. So yeah, that's the thing. So slightly annoying. But anyway, no doom and gloom. With obviously gonna get out of this, and it's gonna be a wonderful Christmas. Yeah, massive sigh. All right, nice short sharp one today, because I've got to talk to someone else other than Dan apparently, and
more important than me apparently.
So just PTC stuff in it, because got to be professional on that one. Don't have to be professional on this one. Which is
you don't. You definitely have to be professional.
Apparently, Dan went off on food swaps on his Instagram. What's going on?
Just when you see them all the time, and it just annoys me. The infographs in Christmas, swap this for this, save calories. No one's doing that, are they, over Christmas? No one is thinking that way over Christmas, and it just annoys me. I keep seeing loads of them on the Explore page, and I see people posting them all the time. Think about your Christmas snacks. Think about swapping this for this, blah blah blah. And it's just no one's doing that. And the reason it annoyed me is it's those trainers that say shit like, it's not about the short term, think about the long term. It's not about can't get quick results. And I'm like, yeah, but you're giving people short term fixes for stuff that doesn't work. So you're going to give someone a Christmas food swap. What happens then in January then? Well, nothing. Well, they can't do that now, can they? It's Christmas food. And it's just stupid because no one's doing it. No one over Christmas is going to go, tell you what, instead of a pigs in blanket, I'm going to have carrot wrapped in a courgette fucking peeling. No one's doing it. No one is doing it. And I just think it's stupid for trainers. It just shows, again, a lack of understanding of what people actually need. And I come back to this all the time. Whenever I have clients of mine who I mentor effectively. So we do, obviously, the one-to-one coaching stuff, but then I also help them with their business and all that sort of stuff. And as a sounding board, because I know what it's like in this industry, right? Similar to what you do with the PTs, right? Similar thing. And so not only do I take them through their own nutrition training, but I talk through their business, their clients stuff. And I always say the same thing. It's about understanding your niche. And everyone always goes, when they go think about their niche and who they want to help, they always think they're this age, they do this, they do that. No. I'm like, no, stop that. No. What keeps them up at night? What are their big problems? What do they do? What do they not do? What do they love? What do they hate? All that sort of stuff. Excuse me.
Oh my.
Coughing, apparently. Omicron. Got it. And at no point are these people sitting there going, I'm really worried about this Christmas food I'm eating. What could I swap it for? It's keeping me up at night. They're not. No one, not a single fucking person is thinking like that. They want to enjoy Christmas. They want to have a great time. They want to eat loads of food like we all do. Yes, there's certain things we can do around Christmas to help with that, but not food swaps. Just don't eat like a dickhead in the 2 weeks before Christmas because there's no need. And it just frustrates me because I see people do it all the time. And I'm like, you just don't understand your target market. You don't understand human beings and how they function. You don't understand what drives people to eat food, what makes them eat food, why they want food, why they turn to food. And Christmas ain't a time where I'm going to go, oh, mum, can you just swap that full fat cheese for the eat lean cheese and the cauliflower cheese for me, please? Just my own little portion of it. No fucking person's doing that. Not a single one. And if they are doing that, I would say, like, great, good on you. If you're doing that for yourself and your own dinner, great, go at it. But at Christmas, it's just about enjoying food, enjoying family, enjoying the event and the occasion, all that sort of stuff, not worrying about whether you've got high protein cauliflower fucking cheese. It's just not important. And it just shows me that people have their priorities all wrong. And I kind of talked about it. And then I kind of emphasized the post a little bit further down the line. I was like, people worry about what they're doing now. Between now and New Year, they're thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do with food? But yet they're the same people who've done fuck all year. I'm like, no, worry about what you're doing from New Year to now, next year. Worry about what you're doing then, not the next 2 weeks. Nothing you do in the next 2 weeks is going to undo or change what you've done all year. So if all year you've not given a fuck and you put on loads of weight, the next 2 weeks ain't going to make a difference. Likewise, if you've had a great year, you've lost loads of weight, you feel great in the gym, you're really, really strong, really, really confident, the next 2 weeks ain't going to make a fucking difference. That's the reality of it. And it just annoys me. All this like very temporary nature of content at the moment in around Christmas. I don't get it. Like, just post normal content. People are still doing normal things. They just have a few more socials. That's it. Rant over. That's what I wanted to get on.
I want to see you just do all of your content from now in a Santa hat.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's that. But it's almost the equivalent, though, Tom, of you doing a PT session with a client and going, right, well, this week it's Christmas, so we're going to do 100 burpees and walking lunges till you throw up. What? Why? Well, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. We've got to do something different. It's Christmas. No, you just train the same way you've always fucking trained. And that's the thing that frustrates me about it, is that you can put it into so many different scenarios and people go, that's just stupid. Well, yes, it is stupid, but that's the analogy I need to use to make you see how stupid you're being about your food. I just don't get it. It's like with training, you can have a few more rest days. Have a few more rest days, that's fine. Same thing with nutrition, you have a few more refeed days, a few more days where you don't really give a fuck about what you eat. Great. Up to this point, you've had 30 fucking years of not giving a shit about what you eat, so I won't worry about it now.
So
you know what I mean? It's like ridiculous.
It is, yeah, slight madness as well. Considering there's people don't give into temptation or like to say no. I'm like, dude, it's fine.
No,
that like, dude, chill out. Like, yeah, enjoy.
No, eat all the Maltesers teasers before anyone else can get one. Do it. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Leave all the bounties.
Yeah, leave them for psychopaths that want the bounties.
Yeah,
Jesus, I had a housemate that ate bounties, and yeah, clinically insane. So
there you go. Food swaps. Swap the Maltesers for the bounty because you won't eat it. Brilliant. No fuckers doing that, are they?
That's what I'm gonna do next time. When I'm in Dubai, I'm just gonna bring box of celebrations and then just take all that out and just leave all bounties or
just full of the bounties. Leave it.
I would have thought Laura would eat them. She likes that kind of thing.
She would actually. She'd probably eat some of them, but she wouldn't eat all of them. She gets a bit sick of them after a while. But yeah, mate, I just find it fascinating now, the fitness industry, any sort of thing, like any holiday time. Oh, just fucking goes on its even more goes on its ass, even more than it already has normally. Fucking mad, isn't it?
Oh, it's fun though, mate. Yeah, it's fun.
It is.
Yeah, I just get inundated with so fortunately with some of the stuff I do through my protein, there's a lot of PR like stuff that I'm allowed. I get sent, and I'm always like, oh, sorry, I'm not good with this holiday workout. And I'm like, cool. Can you do a 5-minute holiday workout? Quick tips for doing like during Christmas, like whilst you're at home. I'm like, they were the same tips we did when we were in lockdown. So I don't really understand what to reuse that post.
Yeah. Then mate, next you're going to get one. Next you'll get one that is how to burn off the Christmas calories.
That's it's going to be like, yeah, and then we're great. Oh, right, we're playing this kind of punishment reinforcement energy with exercise, and you're like,
great.
That's not too good for a lot of people because exercise should. I think we got told that as well, didn't we, when we were coaching? Exercise should not be punishment. You shouldn't. It shouldn't be a punishment. No, no matter what, unless it's a burpee.
No.
But it shouldn't be a punishment. It should be like, all right, you have to sit down and just watch everybody like train. And, like, you have to sit out this session. Sorry, you're going to get hindered, and your progress is going to be stopped. More than that was punishment at Brentford. It was just like, no, you just get to not hang around with the crew. You're not going to train today, unfortunately. They're like, what? Yeah, off you go. That's punishment. Fuck off.
That's it.
The whole,
Simple as that, isn't it?
We've got to go do our burpees. So yeah, we got to do the 12 days of burpees though when we get there, mate. So remember, we always do that. Oh, every year we do that. Yeah. You're like, what? It's not happening.
Sorry, what?
I'm sorry. Yeah. It was also. So it brings me on to. I haven't posted on Instagram because have I been busy? Don't really know. I've not been in the mood.
You're not
if I'm
busy,
really
mate.
honest.
Let's call it what it is. You're not been in the mood.
I have not been in the mood for social media whatsoever for the last. I did have a little cold, and I was like, all that kind of stuff, but not been massively in the mood. I guess just talk about what's happened PTC wise today as well. We had the first 2 people pass my PT core, our PT core. In their first people, it's taken people. This is just the extent of how long people have taken. It's 6.5 months that has taken to go through. It's a long time. It's a long course. It's a lot of stuff, but really cool. It's nice getting people through the other end and be like, boom, seal of approval. I believe her name is Sarah. That is the first passer. It also it's a weird one as well because I did see some like. Luke was like, no, it's good. We want people to fail. And I'm like, fuck me. All right. It looks, because obviously our pass mark is 80%. And I was like, shit, there's quite a few people failing this exam. And Lisa's like, good, you wrote it. You want them to get it right, don't you? I was like, yeah, I guess so. I think I'd get it right. But on average, it's taken about 2 to 3 hours to do the exam. Quite long, isn't it? It's 90 questions, I believe. 90 question exam, 80 question exam, something like that. Oh, lovely. All good, but it's quite interesting. But we just did release, Daniel, something that we got one person got a bit angry with us. It was quite funny. We were talking about it on our instant messenger client on Microsoft Teams because unfortunately, one guy got a little bit angry about what we said. Didn't understand that it was just copywriting. It was just a copy that we were trying to like hang our fish out there and trying to get people hooked in. And he didn't obviously read the whole email. I'm sure that happens with your emails as well, does it?
Oh, does it? Just a little bit, mate.
People get upset about it. We teased that people were losing their clients because they're barbell squatting them and hurting their knees, and we were really talking about we just wanted to give them a squat dysfunction guide for free. That's all we wanted to do. This person was like, "Oh my god, you're a PT collective. This is bad. This is awful. Why are you scaremongering these people away from this?" And we're like, "Didn't read the whole email, did you, mate?" Unfortunately, but that's quite interesting. But basically, we gave away a squat dysfunctions kind of guide for free, and then we've released just for a tenner a dysfunctions. You know how the NASAM did a overhead squat. You've seen that, right? The overactive, underactive kind of thing for the overhead squat. I'm sure you've done that anterior, posterior view kind of table.
Yeah.
So what I decided to do for every single screen, we have 7 screens, and I made that more relevant. Got rid of the overactive, underactive bull crap because we all know that's a bit farcical sometimes. And basically just wrote in every view, every joint that could possibly go wrong, every common dysfunction, a little flow chart of what you could do, and a possible coaching cue to fix it, a possible mechanical cue and stuff to fix it, and then possible mobility exercises and possible strengthening exercises to fix those issues. So yeah, go get that if you really want it. I think we had like 400 downloads of the squat one, so you can go get the rest of them because the squat just does a squat, and then every single other movement screen there. Nice little cheat sheet, if anything. So quite nice for a tenner.
Too kind, mate. Too kind, mate.
worth it for a tenner, I think. So I was just like, it basically created it on the back of what would I had like my coaches to have in theory if they were looking at that screen, and then to enhance their programming a little bit, or just put a little bit more method into their programming. So it's good. Far too nice. But yeah, anyway, the kind of burpee thing there and changing up reminded me of, I'd like to just get your views on this. I made a post probably like a week ago now. Jesus. More than a week ago. I've not posted since the 6th of December. It's a long time ago, isn't it?
Okay, mate.
Lazy.
Get that Christmas content out. Come on, food swap. exercise swaps. Do exercise, Christmas exercise swaps.
Oh, should I I'll just name lots of exercises with Christmas puns.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Easy.
My favorite.
And wear a Santa's hat. Wear a Santa's hat, and all of a sudden that's good content.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my favorite Christmas exercises, and just to get be in your bonnet, mate. I said 3 exercises you hate doing, but are awesome. What are the most? What exercises for you, Dan?
Rear foot elevated split squat.
So rear foot elevated split squat is your
number fucking one. Hate doing it, but I know how good it is. Like I know how good it is, so I have to do it. But also, the caveat to that. So 1A is that higher rep is fucking brutal. Lower reps bearable. So when I program it, when I do it for myself, I'll do 3 sets of 6, 5, whatever like that, and I'm cool with that because it hurts, but I know that I'm going to get loads of benefit from it. But when Justin used to coach me, and he programmed like 12 reps each leg, I was like, fuck that.
You look at it, you do the math as well, right? Because you're like 12, that's 24 really. I was like, I don't need a little break in between those sets of like 12.
And the other thing as well that's annoying is that you can do heavier, and it's like, well, I'm cheating myself if I just pick this 20 kilo up.
Yeah.
So they're even worse. Has to be said, but a very good exercise. I think with that, it's a good one. What else? That's number 1 without a doubt. I think deadlifts are 1, just because I think on any given day they can feel so different. The weight can feel so different on any given day. To me, it's not one of those exercises you can always feel confident going into.
No.
And you know that the risk of reward in terms of injury is a little bit higher than the other exercises, potentially. Like, if you go to do pull-ups and you're not quite feeling it that day, there's nothing bad's going to happen to you. You just drop down. But I think with deadlifts, sometimes you can be a bit like, oh, not sure with it. So that's another one. What else is there? Third one. Oh, I tell you what the third one is. Anything core related. Just fucking hate it. Just hate it. But in particular, things like hollow holds or RKC planks, I just don't like it as much. Like chops and stuff like that, not too bad. Rollouts, again, not too bad. Anything you have to really hold and stay still and think about that and look at a timer, I don't like it.
Yeah, the timer one's annoying for me as well. I don't like that. If I'm like sitting into a side plank, I purposely for my own training will write in like repetitions, so I have to like move my arm around or like move my hips or something like that for those kind of things. Because I'm like, I can see the end. Where I'm just like looking at the clock, I'm just like I'm losing the will to live. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's just like that's a complete mindset thing. I went for Abductor planks.
Yeah, agree as well.
They're like, I'm talking about like long lever ones, not like these short lever bull crap where you actually tuck and like pinch up. Because I'd usually use a split squat machine for that, so a rear elevate thing, and you like pinch it up. I went isometric split squats or isometric rear elevate split squats. I think they're worse.
Same difference.
The other ones, and then I think this is more just to do what I had in my last phase, and it's very much what you've done for me lately is front squats. Are absolutely ghastly. I think I'll concur with some of the comments as well. So we having jump squats. I think,
jump squats.
It's not something I do regularly. I jump around a lot, but I wouldn't call it a jump squat. I think I'd. They're obviously Bulgarian split squats. Dead bugs kind of goes in your core thing. Walking lunges, I would agree. When you load the fuck out of them, and that they seem to be like never ending as well. But that seems about right, unfortunately.
Yeah. Also, as well, I don't like. I would love bigger arms, but I also really don't enjoy training biceps. I know I have to do it, but I just don't enjoy it as much. I don't know why. I don't. Triceps I don't mind as much, but biceps I just don't enjoy.
I feel like because of the weight and like the gains are so minimal, nothing excites me about. It doesn't go up. You're like actually moving from a 14 kilo to 16 kilo like dumbbell is actually quite a big jump. In terms of percentage wise, and then you're like, oh, this is harder anyway, and you're never gonna like. I'm never gonna touch those 20 kilos for my poverty biceps. Like, there's no point. No. Like, just never gonna get up there. But that's the factor. Is it? I'm never gonna get up by 4 kilos. Whereas a squat, if I can't do it up by 4 kilos, it's more exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go.
There you go, mate. Unfortunately, we've got no protein bar review today. I'm assuming I haven't got any.
No, I still know. I haven't ventured out.
Unfortunately, my protein pantry are officially lost.
Oh,
no idea where they are. Absolutely fuming. So that is shocking for me. But we're going to keep this ep short and sharp, as we said. Has there been anything? What is the kind of chocolate or food situation in Dubai? What are we currently munching on? What is snack heaven for Daniel?
Oreos.
Oreos.
Isabel's all over the Oreos at the moment. But yeah, like you can get anything here really. Like all the English stuff's here, stuff like that. So it's not a huge, not really missing out on huge amounts.
What have you been? Is there anything that like you're missing already in terms of food?
Yeah, coffee.
Coffee, of course. Yeah.
Good coffee. Because I haven't got my AeroPress, I haven't got my coffee machine. I haven't been, and because I haven't got them, I haven't been like, well, there's no point me going out to find somewhere that sells good beans. So I've done my research already, and I found the places, the roasteries that I need to go to get my good coffee. But I haven't got an AeroPress, I haven't got a grinder, I haven't got anything to. So it's like it's fucking pointless. So I'm waiting until our stuff gets shipped over, and I'm just, oh my god, I'm just going insane. I just need good coffee. And you know, you say to people here, "Oh, do anybody do good coffee?" They go, "Oh, there's a Costa down there. There's a Starbucks down." I'm like, "Oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't know what good coffee is." So yeah, that's annoying at the moment. That is really getting to me. Actually, probably explains my mood. Caffeine. Maybe. It's caffeine related.
Caffeine related.
That's the one thing I'm missing. I'm not missing bacon yet, but you can still get bacon over here. There's special shops you can go to get bacon. So.
You don't want to be on like the turkey bacon train. Nobody wants to be on.
No, they do veal bacon over here. Veal bacon.
Wow.
Veal bacon is the thing. Yeah, that's what they replace it with in all the meals.
Interesting. I don't think I've had that. Is it good? Have you had it?
No, I haven't had it yet. Right.
Well,
not bothered about trying it just yet.
An exclusive review whenever you do have it.
We will. Anyway, you've got to go. Have a good one.
I've got to run away. Any other business, Daniel?
Not for me.
Not from me. Thanks for listening, guys, and we will catch you probably earlier, just before Christmas.